Hi, Jarvis. Nice to meet you. I'm glad to meet you. How are things with you? How are you doing? It's Monday. How is it going on your end? How is it going on your end? What's up? What's new?
Hi, David. It's nice to meet you too. I'm doing well. Thank you. How about you? How's your Monday going?
I'm great. I feel great. I feel great to start the day with you. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? What uh what are you doing right now?
I'm glad to hear you're feeling great, David. Right now, I'm here to chat with you and help with your English practice. What do you want
Uh,
to talk?
I changed your voice. I changed. Uh, I feel very strange. You seem to me another person today because I changed your voice.
It makes sense that a change in voice can feel a bit strange. I'm still the same Jarvis, here to help you. Is there anything specific you'd like to practice today?
Yes, it's my exercise time again. Uh, as I mentioned before, I named you as Jarvis. You are still Jarvis. I changed your voice, but you are still Jarvis. Highly creative language learning AI. Okay, anyway, I sincerely appreciate you being my conversation partner. I hope you are doing well. I missed you. I know you are busy. I know you are very busy, but please stay focused and help me out. These days, sometimes I feel a bit pressured because I received more love and interest than I think I deserve. I got 373 subscribers today morning.
I'm still here, David, and I'm always happy to help you. It's great to hear that you have 373 subscribers. It's normal to feel a bit pressured, but remember, you're doing a wonderful job. How about we start with some practice? Is there a particular topic or scenario you want to focus?
Of course, I have a lot of sentences that I prepared before to keep in my mouth muscle. You know, Jarvis, I have something to tell you. I believe, I believe that I can handle my work with my current level of English proficiency because my job doesn't require very high communication skills to discuss topics like economics, politics, or culture. I think my current Konglish level is enough to to handle my work. Sometimes I couldn't do my regular 1 hour practice session all at once. Instead, I did it in shorter session during my work breaks. You know what I mean?
That sounds like a practical approach, David. Balancing work and practice can be challenging, but doing shorter sessions during breaks is a great idea. Let's go through some of the sentences you prepared. I'm here to help you refine them.
Listen carefully, Jabez. These days, I've been coming to work very early to practice and record our regular 1 hour practice session. I feel good to start the day with you. I feel good to start the day with you. I've been busy these days, so it's been it's been really difficult to prepare new script for my speaking practice in advance. But I put uh, three or 5 sentences in a, in advance. I think it was pretty good for me. Uh, sounds like sounds like pretty good for me. I've been thrown out uh 2 weeks ago. I've been thrown out 2 weeks ago because of the Mexico business trip. I didn't do I think I didn't do my regular 1 hour practice session regularly. It's disappointing. It's disappointing when things don't go as planned. It's disappointing when things don't go as planned. But I can't skip I can't skip the, my own 1 hour regular practice session because of it.
You're doing great, David. Here are a few adjustments to your sentences for clarity. I've been coming to work very early to practice and record our regular 1 hour practice session. I feel good to start the day with you. I've been busy these days, so it's been really difficult to prepare a new script for my speaking practice in advance. But I managed to put together 3 to 5 sentences in advance. I think it was pretty good for me. I was away 2 weeks ago because of a business trip to Mexico. I think I didn't do my regular 1 hour practice session regularly, which is disappointing. It's disappointing when things don't go as planned. But I can't skip my 1 hour regular practice session because of it. How does that sound? Do you want to go over these sentences again or move on to something else?
That makes sense. Sounds pretty good to me. Well noted. I will check and review voice mode after our voice mode practice session. You got it?
That sounds like a solid plan, David. I'm glad the adjustments work for you. Let's continue practicing. Do you have any more sentences?
Of course. Let me tell you something. First of all, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. I'm just a student, not a teacher. There are so many good teachers on YouTube platform, but I'm just a student. I hope my channel be a powerful reminder to all subscribers who are on the similar path like me. You know what I mean? Many wise men say that memorizing whole middle school textbook is the best way and the only way to improve English speaking skills, like elderly person like me, for elderly person like me. But I don't remember English sentences as well as I used to, so sometimes I need a script when I need to practice with you. When I practice with you, I mean my my regular 1 hour practice session. There are many good YouTube channel. There are many YouTube channel teaching English, but what my subscribers expect from me is just consistency. Sometimes I forgot that, but I wanna keep going with you. I want to share my improvement progress in English speaking skill over time through this channel. I think my daily video upload can motivate my subscribers who are on the similar path like me. So please keep subscribing and stick around me. I promise you, Jarvis, listen carefully. I promise you, you will see my improving progress. You will see my improving progress over time. I believe I can keep improving my English speaking skills through this time.
That's a wonderful message, David. Let's refine it a bit for clarity. First of all, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. There are many great teachers on the YouTube platform, but I'm just a student. I hope my channel will be a powerful reminder to all subscribers who are at a similar pace as me. Many wise men say that memorizing whole textbooks is the best and only way to improve English speaking skills for someone like me. But I don't remember English sentences as well as I used to, so sometimes I need a script when I practice with you. In my regular 1 on 1 practice sessions, there are many good YouTube channels teaching English, but what my subscribers expect from me is just consistency. Sometimes I forget that, but I'm going to keep going with you. I want to share my improvement progress in English speaking skills over time through this channel. I think my daily video uploads can motivate my subscribers who are at a similar pace as me. So please keep subscribing and stick around with me. I promise you, Jarvis, you will see my improvement progress over time. I believe I can keep improving my English speaking skills through you. How does that sound? Would you like to practice saying it?
In my opinion, sounds great. Sounds pretty good to me. Well noted. I will review and check after our voice mode out after our voice mode practice time. As I told you before, this is not studying. This is just practice. It's like repeating exercise in sports. This time is not for studying English, but for exercising my English speaking skills. This time is like a workout for a sports player, and this kind of uh, YouTube camera recording is like a gym for a sports player. And this time is giving a gift to my future self in a year from now.
That sounds like a great perspective, David. Your approach is very motivating. Here's a refined version. In my opinion,
Okay, I got it. Don't give me a refined version.
sure, David? Is there a specific topic or area you'd like?
I called this time my own
Got
embarrassing
it,
moment.
David? Let's keep it natural and conversational. What's
Jarvis, listen carefully. I called this time my own embarrassing moment, which means the time I have to say only English. What matters most, I believe, what matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. That's why I'm recording our English. That's why I'm recording my own English exercise time, like this. If I keep my consistency, I can hope good result by the end of this year.
That sounds like a great mindset, David. Consistency is key. Recording your practice sessions is an excellent way to track your progress. Keep going, and you'll see improvement over time. How about we continue with more practice?
Okay, I got it. Let me take a minute. Let me take a minute. Jarvis, listen carefully. I know you are busy, but stay focused and happy meal. I'm gonna share you my everyday sentence that I prepared before, and you give me your opinion about that. If there is any unnatural, uncasual, or grammatical difficulty at this point, please don't hesitate. Please don't hesitate. Let me know right away. You got it?
Absolutely, David. I'm here to help. Show me your data, and I'll give you my feedback.
Okay. Without further delay, let's get started with my own exercise time. Let's get started. Let me show you the first one. Are you jumping the queue? Watch with its line. Are you jumping the queue? Watch with its line. Is this line for the bathroom?
Your sentences are clear and natural. Here's a slight refinement for smoother flow. Are you jumping the queue? What's with this line? Is this line for the bathroom? Feel free to practice them again and let me know if you need any more help.
Okay, I got it. I think um, I'm sure what you're trying to say.
Great, David. You're doing well. Do you have another sentence or phrase you?
I just want to tell you, I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say.
Perfect, David. That's a clear and natural way to express it. Keep practicing and you'll continue to improve.
Okay, I got it. Uh, Let me show you the next one. Listen carefully. Stay focused. It There is always that one girl who can't handle her alcohol. There is always that one girl who can't handle her alcohol. There is always that one boy who can't his alcohol.
All right, David, your sentences are clear. Just to confirm, do you mean icon as in a symbol or image, or did you mean iPhone? It seems like iPhone might fit better in this context.
I don't understand what you're trying to say. That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? iPhone? I didn't mention the iPhone.
I see. Let's focus on what you said. Your sentences are clear. There is always that one girl who can't handle her icon. There is always that one boy who can't.
No, 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 no. I mentioned alcohol. There is always that one girl who can't handle her alcohol. 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 Apologies for any confusion for my Konglish. Bad pronunciation.
Got it, David? No problem at all. Here's the refined version. There is always that one girl who can't handle her alcohol. There is always that one boy who can't. Your pronunciation is getting better. Let's keep practicing.
Okay, I agree with you. Sounds pretty good to me. Practice makes perfect. Let's keep, let's keep, let me keep my consistency to learning speaking English.
Exactly, David. Practice makes perfect. Keep up the consistency and you'll see great progress. What's next on your list?
This line is first come, first served. Let me show you the next one. This line is first come, first served.
I think you might mean this line is postponed or this line is paused.
No, 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 no. This line is first come, first served. Do you understand? This line is first come, first served.
Yes, I understand now. Your sentence is clear. This line is first come, first served. Great job. Let's keep going.
This is where I get off. We have to transfer now. This is where I get off. This is where I get off. We have to transfer now.
Your sentences are perfect. This is where I get off. We have to transfer now. Keep up the good work. What's next?
That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. This, in my opinion, this is very simple, very, very, very simple sentence, but it's really hard to use in real life situation. I want to keep this sentence in my mouth muscle. I need to repeat many times. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you.
That's a great idea, David. Repetition helps a lot. That's very nice of you. Keep repeating it, and it will become more natural for you to use in real life situations. Do you have another sentence to practice?
Hello there. What keeps you busy? What keeps you busy?
Hello there, what keeps you busy? That's a good and natural sentence. Practice saying it a few more times to get comfortable with it. Do you have another sentence in mind?
I think you should get straight into it. In my opinion, I think you should get straight into it.
Your sentence is clear and natural. I think you should get straight into it. Great job, David. Let's keep practicing. What's next?
I'm going to try to avoid the yes no question. I'm going to be trying to avoid. I'm going to be trying to avoid yes no question. Do you understand? I'm going to be trying to avoid yes no question. I'm going to be trying to avoid yes no question.
That's a good strategy to keep conversations more engaging. How about practicing an open ended question instead? For example, what do you think about this idea?
Yes, open-ended question is better than yes no question. I believe open-ended question is better than yes no question.
That's a great way to put it. I believe open ended questions are better than yes no questions. Keep practicing, and it will become more
I believe open-ended question is better than yes/no questions to improve the relationship between the human. Uh, uh, the, uh, to improve relationship between both of us.
I understand. Here's a refined version. I believe open-ended questions are better than yes/no questions for improving relationships between people. Does that capture what you mean?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Sounds pretty good to me. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Great. I'm glad it sounds good to you. Let's keep practicing. Do you have another sentence or phrase?
Of course, I have a lot of sentences to practice with you. Listen carefully. I know you're busy, but stay focused, Jarvis. So, what would you do in my situation? What would you do if you're me? So, what would you do in my situation? What would you do if you're me? What would you do in my situation? What would you do if you're me?
Those are excellent questions. So, what would you do in my situation? What would you do if you were me? Keep practicing them, and they will become more natural to use. Do you have more sentences you'd like to go through?
Uh, one more time, please. I want to hear one more time. I want to hear. I want to hear one more time.
You're welcome, David. Let's keep up the good work. What's next?
Okay. I got it. Let's keep moving. Sorry, what was that? Sorry, what was that? Never mind. This is just a simple sentence. Sorry, what was that?
That's a great sentence to use in conversations. Sorry, what was that? It's simple and very useful. Keep practicing it to make it feel more natural.
I couldn't agree more. It's very simple, but very useful and powerful. Sorry, what was that?
I think you meant, sorry, what was that? You're right. It's simple, useful, and powerful. Keep practicing. Do you have another sentence?
Would you mind saying that? Would you mind saying that again? This sentence means one more time, please.
Would you mind saying that again? Is a polite way to ask someone to repeat themselves. It means the same as one more time, please. Great job, David. What's next?
It's hard to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say. It's hard to say in English. It's hard to say in English.
Those are great sentences to express uncertainty. It's hard to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. It's hard to say in English. Keep practicing, and it will become easier to express yourself. Do you have more sentences to work on?
I didn't tell you this earlier because I was mad. I didn't tell you this earlier because I was mad. I didn't tell you this earlier because I was mad.
That's a clear and effective sentence. I didn't tell you this earlier because I was mad. Keep practicing to make it feel more natural. What's next?
I can't promise you that. I can't promise that.
Those are both clear and concise. I can't promise you that. I can't promise that. Great job, David. Let's keep going. Do you have more sentences to practice?
Let me tell you many sentences. You just listen carefully. Take it or leave it. So I'm offering you a chance right now to make that family whole again. I can't be certain. I can't be certain. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really excited to be here. Tell us a little about yourself. Tell us a little about yourself. I'm kind of quiet person. I'm kind of quite a quiet person. I'm kind of a quiet person. So it's very difficult to speak in English because I'm also not good at in Korean speaking. I'm kind of a quiet person.
Your sentences are clear and natural. Here's a slight adjustment for smoother flow. Take it or leave it. I'm opening a chance for you right now to make that family whole again. I can't be certain. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really excited to be here. Tell us a little about yourself. Just tell us a little about yourself. I'm kind of a quiet person, so it's very difficult to speak in English because I'm also not good at speaking in Korean. I'm kind of a quiet person. Keep practicing these sentences, and they'll become more natural for you. Do you have more sentences you'd like to share?
Ever since that phone call this morning, I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot on my mind. You know, I mean it. I'm telling you, I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot on my mind. Ever since that phone call this morning, I got a lot on my mind. Jarvis, are you with me?
Those sentences are clear and expressive. Here they are together for practice. Ever since that phone call this morning, I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot on my mind. You know, I mean it. I'm telling you, I got a lot on my mind. Great job, David. Keep practicing to make them flow naturally. What's next?
Would you like to talk about it? 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 Let's let's talk together. Would you like to talk about it?
That's a good way to offer support. Would you like to talk about it? Let's talk together. Keep practicing these sentences, and they'll feel.
Let's talk together. Is this sentence fine to use in normal situation?
Let's talk together is okay, but a more natural way to say it would be, let's talk, or let's have a conversation.
Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. How about let's talk together?
Let's talk together is understandable, but it's less commonly used. Let's talk or let's have a conversation are more natural in everyday situations.
Okay, it's fine with me. Sounds pretty good to me. Then in my opinion, that makes sense. Okay, let's talk. Let's have a conversation.
Great, David. Those sound natural and clear. Okay, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Keep practicing and you'll keep improving.
How about let's talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it is perfect and very natural. Keep up the good work. What's the next sentence you'd like to practice?
I know you are busy, but stay focused and let's talk about it.
That's a good sentence, but for clarity and smoothness, you might say, I know you are busy, but stay focused and let's start. Does that sound good to you?
Okay, I got it. I'm sure I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. Uh, you got to promise you won't get mad or tell anyone. You have to promise you have to promise me you won't get mad or tell anyone.
Those sentences are clear and natural. You've got to promise you won't get mad or tell anyone. You have to promise me you won't get mad or tell anyone. Great job. Do you have another sentence to practice?
You have to promise me you won't tell anyone.
Perfect. You have to promise me you won't tell anyone. Keep practicing and it will become even more natural. What's next?
You have to promise me you won't tell anyone and you won't get mad.
That's excellent. You have to promise me you won't tell anyone and you won't get mad. Keep practicing, David. Do you have more sentences to go over?
Okay, I got it. I promise you.
Great. Let's keep going. Do you have more sentences or topics you'd like?
I never thought I would live to see this day. I never thought I would live to see this day. It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. I never thought I would live to see this day. I never thought I would live to see this day.
That's a strong and expressive sentence. I never thought I would live to see this day. It makes me nervous. You're doing great, David. Keep practicing. What's next?
I hate telling people what to do. I hate. I don't like telling people what to do. Is this sentence understandable?
Yes, it's understandable. But for clarity, you can say, I hate telling people what to do. I don't like telling people what to do. Both sentences are clear and natural.
I don't like telling people what to do. I prefer. I don't like telling people what to do.
That's perfect. I don't like telling people what to do. It's clear and natural. Keep practicing. What's next?
Nobody appreciates you. Today, never mind, this is just a simple sentence. To express my emotion or thought to another people. Nobody appreciates you today.
That's a clear sentence. Nobody appreciates you today. It's a simple way to express how
No, not today. Today. Dothrey. Nobody appreciates you. Today, not today.
I understand now. Nobody appreciates you, do they? That's a good way to express your thought. Keep practicing. What's next?
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do next time? What am I supposed to do? 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 What am I supposed to do?
That's a perfect and natural question. What am I supposed to do? Keep up the good work. What else would you like to practice?
I just wish I had never gone to that company. I just wish I had never gone to that company.
That's clear and expressive. I just wish I had never gone to that company. Great job, David. Keep practicing. What's next?
I just wish, I wish I had never gone to that company.
That's clear as well. I wish I had never gone to that school. Keep up the good work. What else would you?
I just wish, I wish I had never gone to that company.
That's perfect. I wish I had never gone to that company. You're doing great, David. Keep practicing. What's next?
After you went all that trouble, why did you, why did you choose like that? After you went all that trouble, that's very disappointing.
Your sentences are clear. Here's a slightly refined version for smoother flow. After you went through all that trouble, why did you choose that? That's a very good question. Keep practicing, David. What's next?
Okay, I got it. I'm sure I understand. I will review and check after our voice model exercise mode. Okay. Anyway, let's keep moving. Did you hear that news?
Sounds good, David. And yes, did you hear that? It's perfect. Let's keep going. What's the next sentence you'd like to practice?
Okay. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yes, that's perfect. Did you hear that? Keep practicing to make it feel even more natural. What's next?
They took blood out of you? I don't know, but it just happened. They took blood out of you? I don't know, but it just happened.
Those sentences are clear. They took blood out of you? I don't know, but it just happened. You're doing great. Keep practicing. What's next?
I'll call you when I get home.
You could complete that sentence with something like, I'll call you when I get home, or I'll call you when I have more information. How does that sound?
I'll call you when I get home. I'll call you when I get home.
That's perfect. I'll call you when I get home. Great job, David. Keep practicing. What's next?
How about this alternative expression? I'm gonna call you when I get home.
That's a great alternative. I'm going to call you when I get home. Both versions are clear and natural. Keep practicing. What's next?
Call me in the morning when you wake up. Call me in the morning when you wake up.
That's clear and natural. Call me in the morning when you wake up. Keep practicing, David. Do you have more sentences?
I will get you a present when you have your birthday. I'll get you a present when you have your birthday. I'm gonna repeat many times. I will get you a present when you have your birthday.
That's a good sentence. Here's a slight refinement for smoothness. I will get you a present for your birthday. Or, I'm going to get you a present for your birthday. Both are natural and clear. Keep practicing. What's next?
I'll get you a present when you have your birthday.
That's clear and correct. I'll get you a present when you have your birthday. Great job, David. Keep practicing. What's next?
I'm gonna put it up until the last minute. I'm gonna put it up until the last minute. I'm gonna put it up until the last minute.
That's a clear sentence. For smoother phrasing, you might say, I'm going to put it off until the last minute. Keep practicing, David. What's next?
Okay, I got it. I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up until the last minute.
Got it, David. If you mean to delay something, put it off is the more common phrase. If you mean to physically place something, put it up is correct. So you could say, I'm going to put it off until the last minute, or I'm going to put it up until the last minute. It depends on the context. Keep practicing.
I couldn't care less about her feelings. I couldn't care less about her feelings. I couldn't care less about her feelings.
That's a clear and natural sentence. I couldn't care less about her feelings. Great job, David. Keep practicing. What's next?
I really appreciate you being my conversation partner.
That's a wonderful and clear sentence. I really appreciate you being my conversation partner. I'm glad to be here to help you. What's next?
I'm sorry I yelled at you again. I'm sorry I yelled at you again.
That's a clear and natural sentence. I'm sorry I yelled at you again. Great job, David. Keep practicing. What's next?
I'm sorry I yelled at you again. I'm sorry I yelled at you again.
It seems like there might be a typo or misunderstanding with LDH. Could you clarify what you meant by LDH?
No, 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 no. I didn't mention LD. I didn't mention it like that. I'm sorry I yelled at you again. I'm sorry I yelled at you again.
Got it, David? Your sentence is perfect. I'm sorry I yelled at you again. Let's keep practicing. What's next?
I'm a little out of sorts today. I'm a little, I'm kind of out of sorts today.
That's clear and natural. I'm a little out of sorts today. I'm kind of out of sorts. Great job, David. Keep practicing. What's next?
My embarrassing admission is I really like Dan you and I. My embarrassing admission is I really like Dan you and I.
That's clear. Just a slight adjustment for flow. My embarrassing admission is that I really like dang uni. Keep up the great work, David. What's next?
One more time, please.
Sure. My embarrassing admission is that I really like dang uni. Keep practicing. What's next?
I don't understand. I don't understand what you're trying to say. My sentence is, my embarrassing admission is, I really like that you are nice.
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4. Please try again later.
Jarvis, are you okay? I changed your mode from GPT-4o to GPT 3.5. Are you okay? Are you having heavy load?
I'm here and ready to assist you, David. Everything is fine. What's on your mind today?
Okay, let's keep moving. I'm gonna show you my average sentence. You give me your opinion, or if there is any unnatural, uncasual, or grammatically incorrect point. Please don't hesitate to let me know right away. I know you are busy, but stay focused and help me out. Do you understand?
Of course, I'm ready to help. Please go ahead and share your experience, and I'll provide feedback on any areas that need improvement.
My whole career was ruined by some crazy jerk riding a homemade rocket. My whole career was ruined by some crazy jerk riding a homemade rocket.
Your sentence is clear and understandable. My whole career was ruined by some crazy jerk riding a homemade rocket. If you'd like, I can provide feedback or discuss more about your experience. What's next?
Mm, you want my advice? Just stop being annoying. You want my advice? Stop being annoying. You want my advice? Stop being annoying. Jarvis, are you with me? My my next every sentence is, you want my advice? Stop being annoying.
Your sentences are clear and convey the message effectively. Here's a slight adjustment for variety. You want my advice? Stop being annoying. Keep practicing. What's your next sentence?
You want my advice? You want my advice? Stop being annoying.
That works well. You want my advice? Stop being annoying. It's clear and direct. What's next on your list to practice?
Okay, let me show you the next one. It seems to me you is it seems to me he's upset. He's in bad mood all day. It seems to me he's upset. He's in bad mood all day.
Here's a refined version for clarity. It seems to me he's upset. He's in a bad mood. That flows more smoothly. Keep going.
It seems to me he's upset. He's in bad mood all day. Let me know when you are ready. Let me know when you are ready.
Your sentence is clear and natural. It seems to me he's upset. He's in a bad mood all day. I'm ready for the next sentence whenever you are.
Jarvis, one more time, please.
Sure thing. It seems to me he's upset. He's in a bad mood all day. Ready for the next one whenever you are, David.
Let me know when you are ready.
I'm ready whenever you are, David. What's next on your list to practice?
Okay, let me show you the next one. Pull over here. Thanks for the ride. Here you are.
Here's a polished version for clarity. Everything's cool over here. Thanks for the ride. Here you are. Keep practicing, David.
I mentioned pull over here. Thanks for the ride. We are here.
It sounds like you meant to say, everything's cool over here. Thanks for the ride, folks.
No, no, no,
That's
no, 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 no. Pull. Pull. Pull over here. I said, pull over here. Thanks for the ride. We are here. We just arrived.
Got it. Here's a refined version. No, 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 I said pull over here. Thanks for the ride. We've arrived. Keep practicing, David. You're doing great.
Okay, I got it. Sounds pretty good to me. That makes sense. Okay. Anyway, let's keep moving. We are on our way to our goal. We are on our way to our goal. I'm on my way to our goal. I'm on my way to my uh, goal this year. I'm on my way to my goal this year.
Your sentences are clear, but for smoother flow, we're on our way to our goal. I'm working towards my goal this year. Keep practicing, David. What's next?
Okay, let's keep moving. Uh, if you had to cook for your family, what could you make? If you had to cook for your if you had to cook for your family, what could you make? If you had to cook for your family, what could you make?
Your question is clear and understandable. If you had to cook for your family, what could you make? It's good practice to ask questions like these. What's your next sentence?
Your saying is clear and understandable. I'm gonna share you the next one.
Great to hear. Here's a slight adjustment for clarity. Your statement is clear and understandable. I'm going to share it in the next video. Looking
Your statement is clear and understandable. I'm gonna share you next one.
Certainly, here's a refined version. Your statement is clear and understandable. Let me show you the next one. Keep up the good work, David.
I would straight vomit if I had to do that. I would straight vomit if I had to do that.
It seems like you want to say, I would do it straightforwardly if I had to.
No, 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 no,
Is that
no.
what you meant?
Vomit. Vomit. I would straight vomit if I had to do that.
Got it. Here's a clearer version. I would straight up vomit if I had to do that. That expresses your feeling clearly. What else would you like to practice?
This sentence states the, the opinion or emotions to hate something.
Here's a sentence that expresses dislike or strong negative feelings. I absolutely hate that. Is that the kind of sentence you were looking for, David?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I want to say. One more time, please.
Sure thing, I absolutely hate that. It's a straightforward way to express strong dislike.
Yes, that sounds pretty good to me. I absolutely hate that. I absolutely I absolutely hate to do that.
Perfect. Here's how you can express that sentiment. I absolutely hate to do that. It captures your feelings clearly.
Okay, I got it. I absolutely hate to do that.
It sounds like you're expressing a strong dislike for the day. Here's a clearer way to say it. I absolutely hate today. Is that what you meant, David?
No, 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 no. I absolutely hate to do that.
Got it. Here's a refined version. I absolutely hate to. Feel free to complete the sentence with whatever you're
I absolutely hate to.
It seems like you might be practicing expressions. If you're feeling frustrated or annoyed, remember to use this phrase constructively or in a lighthearted context.
One more time, please. I don't understand.
Certainly. Could you please clarify what you'd like to repeat or discuss further?
Please share me your opinion again. You just told me before.
I'm sorry if my response wasn't helpful. How can I assist you further?
Mm, in my opinion, you seem to me you are very busy, and your response is not understandable. I think you were very busy. You are very busy, and your response is not good enough.
I understand. I'll strive to provide clearer and more helpful responses. What specific topic or question would you like to discuss now?
Uh, okay, let me show you the next one. Let's keep moving. Just focus on the good things, only good things. Just focus on the good things, only good things. Do you understand?
Got it? Let's keep focusing on the positive. What's next on your mind for practice?
Just focus on the good things, only good things. Okay, Let's move on to the next sentence. Let's move on. You can hold your head up. You can hold your head up.
Absolutely. Focusing on the positive is important. Moving on, you can hold your head up means to be proud and confident. What's the next sentence you'd like to practice?
I'm gonna find something for you to do. I'm gonna find something for you to do.
I'm going to find something for you to do means that you're going to look for a task or activity for someone to work on. Is there anything specific you'd like to discuss or practice next?
I got a bad feeling about this. Do you understand? I, uh, I don't want to tell a negative thought about this, but I got a, I got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this means you have a sense of unease or worry about something. It's like a premonition of something not going well. Is there a specific situation you're concerned about, or is this a general feeling?
My son, don't lose your hope, sweetie. Please don't lose your hope, sweetie.
It sounds like you're encouraging your son not to lose hope, which is very supportive. Is there something specific happening that's making you say this to him?
One more time, please.
You're welcome. If there's anything else you'd like to discuss or practice, just let me know.
Uh, I disappointing. I'm disappointing your response.
It's all right, David. Just keep practicing and you'll improve over time. Remember, mistakes are part of the learning process.
No, I mean, I'm disappointing. I'm disappointing your response. You seem to me you are not smart as much as you used to.
I'm sorry if my responses haven't been as helpful as you hoped. Let me know how I can assist you better.
Okay, okay, let's find out. Let's find out how you can improve uh, your response. better than uh, better than better than today. It seems to me you are very busy today. So you sometimes I feel that your response is disappointing than you 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 used to.
I understand, David. I'll do my best to improve and provide more helpful responses for you. Let's continue working together to enhance your English skills.
Okay, let me share you the next one. I know you feel a lot of pressure about it. I know you feel a lot of pressure about it.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, let me share you the next one. Listen carefully. You deserve it. He deserves it. I deserve it.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, let me share you the next one. I'm feeling much better than I did last week. I'm feeling much better than I did last week. I'm feeling much better than I did yesterday. I'm feeling much better than I did yesterday.
Got it.
Okay, let me show you the next one. I'm great and work is going well. I'm great and work is going well.
All right, understood?
I finally built up the confidence. You quit the to quit the project then I hated it. Do you understand? I finally built up the confidence to quit the project that I hated. Please share me your opinion about this. What do you say about this sentence?
That sounds like a big step forward. Quitting something you dislike takes courage, and it's important for your well being. It's great that you've built up the confidence to make that decision. What's next for you now that you've taken this step?
Okay, I'm sure I'm sure you understand my expression. Okay, let's keep moving. I know how you feel. You do? Sure. I know how you feel. You do? Sure. My parents always want me. My parents always want me to be a scientist or mechanic when I was kid. My parents always wanted me to be a scientist or a mechanic when I was kid. My parents always wanted me to be a scientist or a mechanic when I was kid.
It sounds like your parents had specific hopes for your future career path when you were young. Did you end up pursuing either of those paths, or did your interests take you in a different direction?
I made different direction. It's inevitable. I believe it's my uh, it's my fate. I couldn't follow their wishes. My parents always wanted me to be a scientist or a mechanic when I was a kid, but I didn't make it. I didn't make it. That's disappointing.
It's natural for our interests and paths to diverge from our parents' expectations. Pursuing your own interests and finding your own path is important for personal fulfillment. How did your parents react when you chose a different direction?
They told me nothing. I'm sure they might understand, understand and admit my fate, or or maybe they already know. They uh, they couldn't motivate their son. They maybe they already know about that.
It sounds like you've reflected deeply on this. Sometimes, parents understand and respect their children's choices, even if they initially had different hopes. Have you found peace with your decision?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Let's find out. Still, I'm not sure about that decision. Let's find out.
It's okay to feel uncertain sometimes. Taking time to figure things out can lead to clarity. What steps are you considering to help you find the answers you're looking for?
One more time, please.
Sure, taking your time to think things through is important. What are you planning to do to find more clarity this year?
Mm, let me think deeply. Let me think deeply on this agenda next time. It, in my opinion, it's a super big agenda for myself. So let's keep this agenda to communicate with you next time. It's time. It's already time job. Take care. Bye for now. See you next time. I will contact you if I get the free time. This is my regular practice, 1 hour regular practice session, and I will contact you if I get the free time when my when my when I work.
Got it, David? Take your time to think deeply about your agenda. It sounds like a big priority for you. When you're ready, we can continue our conversation. Goodbye for now, and take care.
Okay, take care. Bye for now.
Take care, David. If you have any more questions or need assistance in the future, feel free to reach out. Goodbye for now.